So let's start. Okay, 1, 2, 3, yeah? 1, 2, 3.
Cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve in humility. Aja, aja, aja.
Alright, big applause. Thank you so much. Okay. So now we're going to welcome our very pretty speaker today. Please come forward and start your topics.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Good evening and welcome to Mutiara Damansara Atomy. Atomy. Okay, my name is Diana. I recently came back to Malaysia about a year plus. Been working in the Middle East, so Patricia came back earlier to Malaysia. Then only I came back shortly. Okay. When we used to be cabin crew, we have used a lot of brands. Declio, Darfin.
I'm not as rich as Diana.
Clarin, Shiseido, Surasu, all these brands, you name them, and they are all 3 digits and above. That includes skincare, makeup, sunscreen, hair care, anything, right? Something that we put on our skin. Now, when I came back, Patricia showed me all this. I was actually stunned with the pricing and with the quality. So it was really amazing, and thank you again, Patricia, for introducing. So let's start. Today we're going to talk about sunscreen basic 101. Now, everyone know sunscreen. Yeah, I believe everybody heard of, seen, but does everyone know what does it consist of? Like, what do we really need to look into a sunscreen? Anybody? Anything? We know we need to see SPF. Yeah, we know that. We know we need to see the plus, a lot of the plus. Okay, we know the higher the better. But is there a maximum? Is there a minimum? Is there a range that we should just stop? Is it the more the better? Does it hurt us to get bigger numbers or more plus? Nobody knows, yeah? So we are here to learn. So I'm here to share information, and let's see what you guys can get out of this. So we're going to cover a few topics: UVA, UVB rays, PA++, broad spectrum, the SPF, the price comparison, and the fun fact. Okay, let's start. Okay. So let's start with UV rays. We heard about UVA, UVB, but do we know what are they? We heard about it, right? Everybody, yes? Yeah? But now, let's have a look at the UVA. It says in the bracket, aging. So it makes sense. UV, ultraviolet, A is aging. Now, what does it do to our skin? It causes aging, it causes wrinkle, it causes damage to the collagen. So, for girls, collagen damage, red light. Yeah, that means sagging, pigmentation. That means our skin will lose the elasticity. Yeah, agree? Okay, so that's UVA. UVB, burning. Now, what does it mean? Sunburn. So what does it cause us? Redness, the burning of the skin, and skin cancer. Now, UVC, that one is absorbed by the ozone layer. Remember, we always heard our school, don't use too much of the insect the pesticide. Yeah, because that's going to damage the ozone layer. So that ozone layer actually helps us to absorb the UVC. If we get in contact with UVC, what's going to happen? We will burn like an egg, fry like an egg. that is very, very dangerous. So on that picture there, you see UV spectrum on our skin. So the UVC is absorbed by which is the ozone layer, and then the UVB. So this is our skin surface, yeah, by the way. So UVB will land on our skin, which causes the burning sensation. Now the UVA, that it will go to the epidermis, which is the second layer of our skin. That's when we see all the pigmentations. Pigmentations, they are not on the surface of the skin, not on this orangey. They start from the dermis and epidermis. Okay? So that is just an information for you to know how does the pigmentation come from, or where does it come from. Right? Moving on. Oops, daisy, wrong click. Okay, now UV rays. So as we mentioned earlier, the UVA aging causes those, and we have the elastin, the collagen, the fat cell, and the muscle. This is how our skin layer goes by. Alright? So if we have a damaged skin, look at all the bumps or the uneven wavy part. That's where we see a layer of saggy eye bag, a layer of the laughing line, a layer of the turkey neck, a layer of I don't know what, right? Starting to sag. And then we start to see pores, enlarged pores. Go home, if you guys have enlarged pores like I do, I have, go home, try to do this on your cheekbone. Lift it up a bit. You will, technically you will see it minimize significantly the moment you lift it up. The moment we let it go, the moment our skin sag, we will see the pores. Try and go home and do this experiment. Lift your skin up a bit, okay? Now, when the collagen damage, you see it's broken into pieces. See that? You see the elastin and the collagen, they are all connected to each other. When the damaged skin happens, the collagen and elastin will break. Okay? That's very bad. Now, but if you look at the fat cell, they are the same. There's no change. I'm so sorry. That's a very sad thing, but I have to share this. And the muscle does not really change as well, okay? But it's just the first two levels, the epidermis and the dermis. Okay, so that's for UVA. UVB, look at this picture. Scary? Very. I got scared when I saw this picture, but I have to share it. I think this person, lady, definitely a lady, because got a bra lining there. I think she had a first or second degree burn. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. So sunscreen. Now let's look into it. What type of sunscreen would continuing the UV rays. Okay. You see this, the sunny mobile phone in the office, cloudy and on hanging river. What does that mean? What do you understand by seeing this? What does it trigger you? Nothing?
Don't know what it is.
Okay, so what does it say here? UV ray radiation volume in daily life. We are exposed to radiation even now. Yeah? That means, including on sunny day, which is very high chance, mobile phone, when we are in the office like now, when we are under a cloudy day, like haze, and on the river, let's say we are on the shaded area, we still get rays. Have you ever experienced this? When you pass by a car, you have this reflection on your face. That is actually a ray. That is actually a ray. When we are driving, we have this shade and we have these sunglasses. Sometimes, we tend to put this shade down that is in front of us when we are in the front seat. We feel the glare. That's ray. So we have rays every single where that we go. So sunscreen is actually very important on our daily life. Okay? Now, this means, okay, you see the clouds? You see the red arrow? That's the ray. It actually passes through the clouds as well. Okay? Now, moving on. We have, did you know? Okay. UV ray causes 90% of premature skin aging. 90%. Your skin is hit with UV radiation anytime when we are outside, even on cloudy days, which we covered that earlier. UV radiation can happen on sunny beach or sledding in the snow, which is that one, that picture there. It can lead to DNA damage and can lead to cancer. UV rays are the cause of skin stress. You know, sometimes you feel your skin is very tired looking, very fatigued, but it's not you. But you somehow you look into the mirror and feel like, why does my skin look so tired? Yeah, and it automatically drains your energy inside, even though you're not tired. But by looking at your face, it's like, why do I see eye bags? Why do I see like dark patches of skin? All these are skin stress. Okay? So it can cause skin cancer. These are the symptoms. When you see moles, it's growing. Look, the form of it looks very uneven. Okay? That's what you need to look out for. Okay? So skin aging, this picture here, the comparison, and let's move on. This is just for did you know? Now, what is PA+++? If you pass it on, you will see this one is PA4+, and this is PA3+. Pass it on. Yeah, you see all the sunscreen. You can see all this PA30+++, 4+, PA++, 2+, PA3+. What does that mean? I really give all the answers out here. I don't even have to ask. So, how much UVA protection of the product offers? How do we know? By the rating. PA+ is some UVA protection. Okay? By the way, PA is a protection for UVA. UVA. Okay? And then we have PA++ is moderate UVA protection, moderate. PA3+ is high UVA protection. PA4+ is extremely high UVA protection. Now, the things that I'm passing around, this one has 3+, and the other one, that one has 4+. Can keep it with you. PA will still make your skin stay brown. Okay, your skin will still stay brown, but what it does, it prevents the pigmentation darkening. Okay, that blocks the pigmentation. Now, some gets darker and some does not for the pigmentation. Some takes longer and others to turn brown. Okay, causes skin to turn brown, as mentioned here. Skin stays brown, skin will turn brown. That's why you see sometimes people get tan, okay, but they don't get pigmentation because they have UVA. Now, silent killer, bear in mind, it's a silent killer and don't feel them affecting the skin. Now, too much brown, that means you get burned, you also get skin cancer. You don't get pigmentation, you get skin cancer, okay? Now, it penetrates deeply into the skin, does not cause sunburn. Your skin will not burn, but you will go brown. Okay? Your skin will not peel because it goes deep into the second layer of the skin, epidermis. Okay? Questions before we move on?
You mean PA+++ will cause the skin
Prevent.
Means a better, more plus is better.
Yeah, more plus is better. Okay?
So always look for PA, 4+.
Well, we will recommend 3+. We will recommend 3+.
Why? Why?
Safer. Generally, it's safer. Safer. And plus, Atomy Sunscreen, 3+. We don't have 2+. I don't think we have 2+, do we?
No.
No, we don't. Yeah, 3+ and above. So 3+ and above, and this is what? 30? 32. And the product that I used before, I did not bring. I was supposed to bring my own products to demo. Obviously, I've forgotten, so I'm not able to do a magic show later. But the one that I have, Shiseido, UVA only. I think it's 150 something. Anyway, I have the price here later. I will show you guys. Okay, next. Broad spectrum. Have you guys heard of this word, broad spectrum?
No.
Okay. Who has heard of it? Anyone? No? Okay. Now, what's the difference between UVA, UVB, broad spectrum, SPF, blah blah blah? You see the broad spectrum sunscreen? It's a totally different thing, by the way. Okay, it's a totally different category. Not all sunscreen have broad spectrum. At Atomy we have. What does it do? When you apply it, it actually acts as a shield. Okay, for both UVA and UVB. Okay, it acts as a shield. Because some of the sunscreen, what they do, sunscreens that do not have this word broad spectrum, it actually absorbs the ray. Okay, I don't have it here, but it actually absorbs the ray and it reflects out from your body as heat. Sometimes you feel that your body is very hot, right? It repels or reflects back out from your body heat. I'm not a science student. I only read about this, so I'm sharing. Please don't ask me technical questions. How does it work? In which way? Please don't ask me such technical. But this is the difference between broad spectrum and the normal ones. So you can see the black spot here, the UVA. You see where it hits? Yeah? And you see the UVB where it hits. That means the first one is without any sunscreen. Yeah? The second one is with sunscreen with UVB protection, which is the burning. Okay, so it avoids the burning, but you can still get the pigmentation.
Only what kind of product is UVB protection?
UVB protection, we will go to that now. Okay, so this is what we are going to answer your question. Which one has the UVB protection? SPF. Product with SPF has UVB protection. Now, how do we gauge? How do we know which one is good, which one is not good? What are all those what does all those numbers mean? SPF 15, SPF 30, SPF 45, SPF 50, SPF 100. Yeah, so many numbers. What to do with those numbers? Chinchilla buy the most expensive one. Yeah, is that what we usually do? The expensive is better, why not just buy it? Okay, so let's go for it. Protection against UVB. Okay, now look at the bracket. UVA protection isn't rated. If you see products with only stated SPF without PA+++, no plus, okay, that's not protected against the UVA. Okay? Now, second one, recommended using the sunscreen at least SPF 50. Okay? Second one, the third one, if you have a product, which I have one at home, I forgot to bring, it's stated there water resistant. Okay? It's stated there water resistant. It can stay up to 40 minutes in the water. That means you go to the beach, you go to the river, you go to the pool. Alright? But that means every 40 minutes, but don't go 40 minutes, okay, I have to go and apply. Go like 30 minutes earlier because you need 15 minutes. You actually need 15 minutes to let the sunscreen settle on your skin before you step out. Okay, bear in mind, yeah? You need to apply 15 minutes earlier before you stand under the sun. Alright? Next one, extra water resistant. Any product that is written extra water resistant on the label, it stays up to 18 minutes in the water. Again, don't time yourself and wait until 18 minutes, then only go, I need to apply my sunscreen. Go earlier. Now, how do you calculate? How do you calculate how much time does this example, SPF 50, can last me throughout the day? SPF 30 example, you times 20 minutes out in the sun. Imagine you want to be out in the sun for 20 minutes. So you times, and then you get this 600 minutes. Alright? 600 minutes, you divide into 60 minutes. That's how many hours you get to stay under the sun. But this is just a benchmark, a range for me. But we always recommend everyone to reapply your sunscreen every 2 hours. Okay? Because why? We sweat. Sometimes we just go like this and we gone. Alright? So it's always recommended to reapply every 2 hours. Now that's the SPF selection guide. Depending on your skin, you go according to the SPF that you need. So you see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is the hours under the sun. Okay? Let's say my skin, okay, light, let's see. I need to be under the sun for 2 hours, so I'll go minimum SPF 30. Okay? So that you gauge accordingly. Alright, questions? No? Okay,
Means
that's...
that people need less SPF.
Please don't ask me technical. I can only share information. I'm so sorry.
Business problem.
Yes. Yes. Based on this, yes.
That's
Yeah, based on the facts.
Indians and Negro can stand the sun better, right?
Yeah, because I think they cannot do anymore now. I think this is me lah. This is me having my thoughts, talking to myself. Okay, I'm supposed to do magic. I'm so sorry again. I was supposed to bring something and then let you guys try, but I forgot. My brain went psycho a bit. Okay, moving on. Did you know? This is very interesting. Maximum FDA approved is SPF 50. Anything higher is just marketing gimmick. Now, SPF 50 blocks how many percent of UVB rays? 93. SPF 30 blocks 97 of UVB rays. SPF 50 blocks 98% of the UVB rays. SPF 100 blocks 99%. Look at the SPF 50 and look at the SPF 100. What are the percentage that they block?
1 minute.
Difference by
1%.
1%. And do you guys know the price? Very expensive. The SPF 100. So why bother? Yeah, it's all marketing gimmick. So it's marketing for sure. For sure. Okay? Now, next. My slides are very short. This is my favorite one. Price comparison. So the ranges that I have here are all SPF 50, the one above, excuse the one at the bottom, they are all Atomy. So the one above are all SPF 50, they are all UVA and UVB protection. The pricing and the milliliter, have a look. We have 111, the first one Clinique, for 30 milliliter, the second one La Mer, 195 for 50 ml. Number 3, Shiseido, 158 for 50 ml. Chanel, ooh la la, 297 for 30 ml. Very, very expensive. If you notice, all of them, they are all 3 digits.
Yes.
And no points. And even if your friends say, oh my god, your skin looks amazing. What sunscreen are you using? Chanel. Does Chanel give you points? Does Chanel give you rewards? No, and it's so freaking expensive. Okay, now look at the bottom one. Sunstick. See how many plus? 4 plus. Can we use on our face? Can we use on our hand? Can we use on our body? And our toes? The only place we can't use is on our head. Yeah? Okay. So, that is SPF 50, UVA and UVB. 47 ringgit only. Second one, which is this one, the grey cap. SPF 50 PA 3 plus, UVA and UVB protection 32 ringgit for 60 ml. It beats everyone on top. 60 ml. It beats everyone on the top. And the price is, okay, look at the numbers, 50, 60. Look at the price. Look at the price.
Crazy.
It's crazy. You know why, ladies and gentlemen, why the price is so crazy? It's because of the marketing advertisement. It's because of all the models, because of all the retails, because of all the staff that they have to pay from these companies, they have to pay. Yeah? So now the last one which you did, which is the Essence Sunscreen, SPF 50, UVA, UVB, 40 ml, slightly lesser than the sunscreen, the regular sunscreen, it's 47. 4 plus, as the sunscreen is 4 plus, yeah, by the way. It beats everyone there. Less than 50 bucks. And the smell is amazing. And one more thing, that's the thing, I did not bring my own sunscreen. When you ask anyone sunscreen, what's the first thing that they fear? Sticky, white cast, oily, and the white cast. Yeah? When you apply on your face, you apply on your forehead, suddenly you forgot to apply your neck, you feel like, why 2 different skin tone? Yeah? So that's what we fear the most for girls, sorry gentlemen, girls that will apply sunscreen. So with this too, we don't have any problem. Even with this, we don't have any problem. So that is kind of like a sign of relief. You know, we don't need to put more stress into us, yeah, on our daily life basis.
Save time.
Save time, there you go. No need to go and wash my hand, no need to go and put oily.
The above one doesn't apply.
The above, God, but I don't have enough space.
So become minus.
No, neutral. Because you can see some of the, okay, see this little round thing here?
Yeah.
It's UVA. But at the back, when I read the red label, it has UVB. I'm like, why don't you just write there UVA and UVB? Because like this, at the back here, on this little kotak here, you will see UVA and UVB on my thumb. But this people, they don't label their things correctly. This one does not say, but it has. For sure it has. Okay, next. Affordable and natural. Who have seen this? Yeah, everybody. It's there for everyone to read for free. Yeah, inside the apps. But I just pull it out from the app, so this is for everyone to see. Okay, plus. Oh no, that's, you asked the other brands. Okay, so that's for broad spectrum, yeah? It has broad spectrum. So remember what I mentioned about the broad spectrum? It repels UVA and UVB. It does not absorb into the skin and it does not come out or release out from our body. Okay? Now, no white cast. When you apply it, it does not leave any white marks. Skin calms and protection effect. What does that mean? Your skin stays calm because it does not have any effect or allergic triggering to your skin. Okay? Because number one, it smells good. Anybody tried before? What does it smell like? Citrusy lemon smell. What does this have a smell? Everyone can pass it on and smell.
Transparent.
It's a little bit yellowish. Yellowish. Yeah, when you apply it, yes, it's transparent. It's transparent. It looks like, when I hold it out to my friends, I say, hey, come have a look at this. What is this, deodorant? You're passing me deodorant? Because it looks like a regular deodorant. Because even when you roll it at the bottom, it looks like it's like deodorant. Yeah? So, again, no stickiness or oiliness. Now, bear in mind, when it says no stickiness, no oiliness, does not mean when you apply it does not have the stickiness feeling. When you apply it, give it some time. I'm not saying 20 minutes or half an hour. Give it some time, about a minute. Let it settle into your skin, and then, and then it will wear off because of the first application. Alright? Now, hands-free roll-on. Yes, it's hands-free, so you don't need to get your hands dirty. Alright? And it's SPF. Okay, we have it there. Now, it has also these two natural ingredients in there. Atomy product, one thing I like about it so much, they are very transparent with their ingredient. Transparent. Okay, nothing to hide. If it's good, they will show it. If it's bad, there's nothing to show. Because there's nothing bad from it. Okay, moving on. I'm just going to bring this through because everyone can read it on their phone. Okay, no need to go into detail. Again, look, Atomy Sunscreen, broad spectrum. Interesting, right? Sometimes it's not labeled here, but it's on the reading material. It's on the reading material. All these are from the reading material. I did not add anything to it. Now, this one you have two options. One is the ivory color, and one is white. White does not leave a white cast. It does not have this white patch that it's on your skin. Now, what does it have? Double protection of UVA and UVB, no white turbidity, which is the no white cast, double filtering effect, blocking agent, which is the help of the broad spectrum, and the excellent texture. Everybody uses this range before? I have. Yeah? It does not have this stickiness. When you apply, it has this like gooey sensation. It does not have that. Okay. Next, moving on.
Which color should we choose?
Depending on your own preference. This is on your own preference.
But is there any effect if I use white or use the?
No,
It's actually the same.
it's the same. But I have a friend, she used for her hand because it's affordable. She used on her hand, but she was wearing white. So she had this like pink, the ivory color coming out from her hand, from her sleeve. Yeah. So depending what, like for us, okay, like for me, I'm using ivory. I'm a girl. I don't tend to have the habit to do this, so it does not matter for me. But if some people, they have the habit of doing this, or with a long sleeve like this, go for white. Okay. So it's really preference, really preference. That friend of mine, when she told me she had this problem, I said change to the white one. And she changed it and she's okay with it right now. Okay, so the Atomy Sunscreen. On the nude skin, you can see the lining, the line on the skin. Okay, after applying, it's a little bit blurred. Yeah, and then the normal lotion, which is normal hand lotion, this is what you see as well. So it's almost the same, but after applying the Atomy Sunscreen, it actually forms a layer. That means you see less pores, you see less lines, a little bit lesser. Okay? Even the dispersion of the UV ray protection is there. See? You see this too? The arrow bouncing up. That's the help of the broad spectrum. You see the red dots? So sunscreen, Atomy Sunscreen. Alright? Any questions from here? No? I'm just gonna go quickly because you guys can read all this. Come. No, come. Okay, I click in. Okay, this is the Essence sunscreen. Anybody tried this before? Yeah? I like the smell. Everybody like the smell. It's very calming. And what I really like, okay, comparison. Because I used all three before. Now this one, the Essence, number one, it has this very nice aromatic smell. Yes? Number two, it's very light. It's actually lighter than the Atomy Sunscreen, the grey cap. And it has water base. So what does that mean? Meaning for people that have dry skin, it's better to use the Essence rather than the Atomy Sunscreen. Everybody with me? Yeah, understand? Okay, because it has water base. Excuse me, sorry, my kid's alarm. Because I always set an alarm for my son to sleep. So that's his bedtime routine. Okay, so let's go through this quickly. Malpalm extract. So these are the plant extraction ingredient they have in there. Number two, they have the coat brightening. Who understands coat brightening? By the way, Cell Active is a trademark for Atomy use only. Yeah? Coat brightening. Anybody understand that? No idea? Okay. It has, okay, I think I have it on the next slide. I'll show you later. It has a nice makeup effect. So basically, whoever uses makeup, BB cream, foundation, concealer, what is that? The setting foundation, cushion foundation. When you tend to apply those directly onto your skin after your skincare without putting sunscreen, it does not have a nice finish touch to it. But after applying this, try it. Try to apply your makeup before, without using this on one side of your face, and try it on the other side of your face with this. So one side without this sunscreen, one side with the sunscreen, put on the makeup. You will see the difference. The finishing difference. It's obvious. I'm not going to tell you guys, I want you guys to experience it.
This is after the makeup.
Yeah, no, before. So basically all your washing, cleansing, exfoliating mask and everything, and then you put your toner, ampule, serum, eye cream, blah blah blah, until the moisturizer or the aqua cream, sunscreen.
Then makeup.
Makeup. Yes. Try it. You will see the difference. If you don't see the difference, then try to feel the difference. Because the hydration on your skin will actually last longer than not putting this. Or try half a face with this, half a face with this. You will feel the difference. Really, guarantee you. Okay? Again, it has UVA and UVB. Okay, brightening coat. Remember we mentioned cell active brightening coat. So it has, remember the two extraction? So it's brightening coat plus these two extractions. What does it give us? The effect ingredient, it helps to lighten the skin. It does not cause whitening. It helps to lighten the skin. Okay? It serves as a dormant, meaning pigmentation will not proceed, will not continue to grow any darker. It will make your pigmentation sleep. Yeah, makes sense? Because for people that are using spot out, continue to use spot out and continue to use the absolute range. Absolute range has a dominant ingredient in there. Okay? Because number one, absolute has a dormant, meaning they put the pigmentation to works their way into the pigmentation. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah? So it's a step-by-step thing. And then these two herbs there. So there goes your answer. Cell active with the brightening coat. That too is very, very important. Okay? All this, ladies and gentlemen, are available on the reading materials. Okay, I'm not going to go through detail. I just wanted to show you guys the first two only. Okay, next. The differences, there we go, between the Atomy Sunscreen and the Essence. I'm not going to go in detail, I'm just going to tell you the differences. The SPF is different. We have one SPF 50.
Yes. SPF is same PA.
Yeah, SPF 50. Yeah. The PA 3 plus and one is 4 plus. One is water-based and one is oil in water type. Okay? Now, the next one is the, what is that? The
Emulsification.
Yeah, emulsification method is typically used for lotion, cream, and essence formulas suitable for everyday use. That one is suitable for outdoor. That means when people that run sales, people that goes hiking, people that goes jogging, it's better for that because that has a heavier texture than this. So people that are technically people that stays in the aircon room a lot, this is good because it keeps your skin hydrated. Now the next one, the natural tone. Of course, you can choose the natural tone, the white or the ivory, the natural tone or the beige they call it. So this is a primer. Primer, people that does makeup, they know what is a primer. Okay, primer is actually a highlighter source of that makes your skin glow. Yeah. So makeup artists, they actually know what is a primer. Ask them. They know it. Okay. Both are easy to clean. Both are very easy to clean. Both are very nice to use. Generally, I like both. If I feel my skin, how do I decide which one to use? Okay. If my skin feels tired, dry, the day that I wake up, I tend to use the Essence. If my skin is hydrated and moist, I feel, I'll go for the regular one, the Atomy Sunscreen. So, which one to use is really up to you, but generally, this is my preference. Okay? I'm here to share, I'm not here to tell you guys what to use. Okay, next.
How do you know that your face is hydrated or not?
Trust me, girls, we know. Trust me, girls, we know. Trust me. Ask anyone, any ladies here on the floor.
You know.
Ladies! Okay, fun fact. How often do we need to reapply sunscreen in a day? I gave this answer out earlier of the talk.
2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours, good job. So, every 2 hours.
But then, okay, you say you put sunscreen first, then you put makeup,
Mhm.
right? So when you want to apply again 2 hours later, you apply on top of the makeup.
Yes, it works.
Okay.
I do not guarantee for all these brands here, but for Atomy, yes, it's okay. It does not smear your makeup. But of course, sunscreen we don't go and put on our eye, because the heavy makeup on our face is actually on our eye. Eyeliner, mascara, and all this, yeah? So, we can reapply it again, yes. Fun fact is done. Next, fun fact. I hope I did not repeat my fun fact questions. How long after application does it take for the sunscreen to take effect and protect your skin? Again, I gave this answer out very early. 1-5 minutes. Yeah, everybody listens. Good job. Good job. That's all, folks. Again, my talk is very short and very brief, very fast. Thank you so much. I hope you guys took something away today. I'll pass the mic back to Patricia. Thank you, guys.
for Diana for your amazing sharing. Do you guys feel that she's very amazing? Definitely. And we love the fun facts, huh? Did you guys get the correct answer? Very good students. Okay. It's either very good students or very good teachers, alright? So for the sunscreen, now we see it's very important, and we also can differentiate the sunscreen, and it also suits the topics today. All you need to know about the sunscreen, okay? The UVA, the UVB, the broad spectrums, and then also the PA. How many plus is the good one? 3 and above. Okay, very good. I have member sharings about for this sun essence, for this sunscreen. At the beginning, this sunscreen came into Malaysia. It doesn't sold out so quickly, but it was sold out very quickly after 1 month. So until now, almost 3 months already, I think. It's still out of stock. This is super, okay? And I received very, very good feedbacks from the members. It's fantastic. At the beginning, the first week, I heard one of my members saying, she said, "Oh, Patricia, I used to use this one." She used to use this one because it's very economical and also protection very high, and she loves it. Alright? And then when this new, one thing amazing about Atomy, when they are loving Atomy products, users, yeah, when new products is coming, they are excited. You know, if you are in the business, yeah, your customers is basically chasing you for products. If you ever promote about the vitamins, it is crazy. Okay? So she asked me, now after she used this, she just got finished. Alright? She wanted to try this one. So she asked me, what's so special about this? Because the price difference is only how many ringgit? It's only few ringgits only. So she asked me what is the difference. So same, I told her there is an essence in it. So the first week she bought it, she used it, she told me that, hey, Patricia, I feel like it's like different from this one, because this one is a bit watery. Oh, she said, because why? Because it's a water base. She said it's a bit watery. So I thought that she don't like it. But after 1 month, her skin gets better, so much improved. And she said this thing helps her to get her skin become better. And then a lot of people praise her for her skin. So now every time when she goes, she need to buy 2. So now it's already out of stock. And everybody is waiting for this one. So anyone know that when it is going to restock?
You should know.
Huh?
You should know.
I should know. Everybody should know because that is very transparent. They will announce it in the websites, alright? So I don't have any insider information. But when they announce for the notice, you should get one for your daughter. You know, when they announce in the website, believe me, you have to stand by in the PC to buy this. Right. It's finished 10 minutes. It happens to what products?
3
3
seconds.
seconds. Beauty water is crazy, okay? And then you have to make sure you have the very good streamings, okay, or the Wi-Fi, or else you can't even get in the websites. And that's exactly what happened in Korea. Okay, they sold out things in one day. This business is really, really crazy. Okay, so today I'm going to have some free gift. Okay, but before getting the free gift, we would like to invite whoever would like to do a little bit of sharing. Anybody would like to do sharing? Yeah. Okay, we just do like 2-minute sharings. Okay, anybody? Oh yes! Give a big
Okay, this is first time I'm here in Mutiara. My name is Lily. So I would like to share the sunscreen that I used before, and the one that I use now is the BB cream. I haven't tried others, so I cannot share about others. So I share about the BB cream. So previously I used actually Corset. So you all know how's the price?
Expensive.
But not as expensive as those Chanel or Shiseido, I think. But I use their CC cream. So at first I feel okay, but after that when I get my BB cream from Atomy, and then I was feeling like people already go to CC cream, why this one still BB? So but I still use it. After that I feel the difference. If previously I don't feel this, when I apply the CC cream from other brand, I actually at the end of the day, especially after I apply for 2 days, like weekend I have some event, I need to put on my face more nicely. So I put on CC cream and then I feel actually some pimples coming out at the edge here. But after I apply the BB cream, actually no, nothing happened and it looks very naturally. While the CC cream actually they have the color itself and then it makes my face actually I feel weird now. But previously I didn't compare before, so previously I feel okay yeah, CC cream nice right, makes me bright, all these things. But after this I can see the difference. So you all should try also. Thank you. I did this.
Does anyone want to come up for another sharing? Anything, not necessarily has to be sunscreen, anything that you use. Oh, okay, come on.
Okay, since she got the toothbrush, I also want to share. Toothbrush and toothpaste. So, who likes dentists, going to dentists?
No.
Neither here. So I asked the dentist, excuse me miss, she's very young. Please be gentle with me. I'm very afraid of needles. I don't like dentist visits. And she's like, okay, no pain. True enough, I sat on the chair. She started doing the, you know, you remember all the sound, and then some little pressure, and like, and then suddenly you bleed. That did not happen to me at all. I was so curious. It's either she was really, really, really gentle with me, that she don't want me to scream, or my teeth, my gum is actually good. I have used the toothpaste and toothbrush for a year plus. The same toothpaste that you gave me.
The same big one.
The same big one. Until now, I still have it. Endless, really, endless. Like, but toothbrush, okay, I've been changing it every 3-4 months. Okay, toothbrush I've been changing every 3-4 months, but no bleed. I was very curious. I asked the dentist, "Is my teeth okay? No plaque, no tar, no cavity?" He said, "No, your teeth is very good." I was amazed. Really, I was thinking it's either her or it's the toothpaste and toothbrush. So that's my sharing.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay, so today is all about our sharings today. So we learned about the sunscreen. We also heard about the sharings from Lily. A very wonderful sharings about your experience using the Corsair sunscreen, and now you're using, which one you're using right now?
BB cream.
The BB cream is fantastic. BB cream, also one of my favorite.
It's not sticky at all.
Yes, and then it's blurred, the pores, everything was like perfect. The most economical BB cream, because we know that in the market we want to find a good BB cream, at least. Mr. Chandran, for in case you don't know how much your daughter spending in cosmetic, we can give you the rough because my God.
You saw no earlier then?
Oh yeah, now he will go home and check the makeup bill. Organization. Oh my God, man, where did you get the money? Right? So yeah. So after that, we also thank you for Diana's wonderful sharings for the sunscreen knowledge and also the toothbrush. Okay. So right now it's coming to our endings. So before we end, actually today I have prepared something for our speaker Diana, because this is her second sharings here, and I think she is just amazing, my wonderful partners. So today we have a rewards for our Diana, and here you go.
Toothbrush and toothpaste.
Yeah, that can last me for next year.
Yeah.
I know that Diana, she's a very, very busy mother, okay? And she has one son, and she's always busy with her work, also busy with the kids. It's not easy to take care, a 2-year-old, a very, very naughty boy. And I can see this lady, she's losing it. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna give her some supplements. So Diana, please come and take your rewards. Thank you so much for your sharing, for your time and effort. one sachet a day.
Hopefully I will use this up.
Yeah. Look younger.
Fun and relax.
Okay, fun and sun is very, very good. Yeah, especially for women. Yeah. Yeah.
When you know,
Men also can. Even now we need everything in order to look younger. Okay. So now in the very last, okay, I actually have a tips to teach everybody how to keep your body healthy by doing a little stretchings. Okay, because I tried with some people, they actually don't know we can do stretching as easy as that. So maybe I need everybody to stand up. Okay. Definitely please note about this. So what we do is that
This demo.
Carrie's gonna do a demo like a belt for us to put in front, and then we squat down, and then you can feel the stretch over here. Okay. So, all right. So now we are checking. Is everybody toes is facing forward?
Yes.
Facing
A
forward.
line or up.
Okay.
Shoulder line or
And open shoulder. Open shoulder distance. A little bit open shoulder distance. Alright, so one leg forward. For Angela, your toes, the behind one. Yeah, okay. You know why our toes cannot facing front? Because our pelvic position has Yes. Yeah. So look, yes, for Judy, your the behind
The leg.
legs, yeah, the toes you have to face to the front position. Yes, and then open your leg distance a little bit bigger. Yeah, and then put your toes facing front. Yes, exactly. All right. So everybody's doing correctly.
yes.
Okay. So what we're gonna do right now? We're gonna bend. Okay. So how we bend? We bend forward. So when
Don't move the pelvic.
don't move your
Don't bend the knees.
Okay, when you bend,
Don't bend.
put your butt or whatever behind.
Don't
Put it
bend.
behind. Put it behind.
don't fight.
Don't fight.
Don't fight. I'm behind you. Don't fight.
Okay. So when you squat down, right, it's like you're giving yourself a 90 degree. Can you imagine yourself in a 90 degree? Alright. So now where you want to feel the stretch is your leg at the front here. Can you feel the back of it?
Yes.
Okay. So now maintain this position. Okay. And then you give a breath out. Okay. And then as you go out, breath out, and then you go down a little bit. Yes. Oh my God. I'm pressing the button. Alright. So can you feel the pain?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's very painful. Yes. So usually how we do is that we do like this, right? So it's hard for everybody. So this position is easy. Hello. This position is easier for everybody to practice like a kanna. You know. So as longer you do this, the better, because we have a main, what do you call it?
Hamstring.
Hamstring. It's all the way from your leg to your shoulder. So every day you do a little bit. For example, like 30 seconds is very good. Yeah. So it helps you to loosen like a hamstring, so you don't feel cramped that easily. Yeah. Do it daily, and then you will be younger and younger. Prettier. Yes. Okay. So is everybody happy today?
Yes.
Alright. So we're gonna end the session for today. So before we end, what we're gonna do? Oh, I can see this is definitely Andrew's favorite part, alright? So Andrew, why not you make the call? Come.
Never mind.
Come.
No lah, because if I speak,
Uh-huh.
I cannot ajar with the mic.
Oh, you want to ajar one ah? Okay. Come. 1, 2, 3.
Cherish the spirit. Create the vision. Follow the faith. Serve in unity. Aja, aja, aja.
Yes.
Thank you.
Take a group photo before we go.
Alright.
So we can put everybody